In the early 20th century, the world was undergoing a rapid transformation. The Industrial Revolution had ushered in an era of innovation and change, and one man would play a pivotal role in revolutionizing transportation and manufacturing. That man was Henry Ford. Henry Ford was born on July 30, 1863, on a farm in Greenfield Township, Michigan. He was the eldest of 6 children, born to William and Mary Ford. His family was of modest means, and the young Henry grew up in a simple rural environment. The boy, Ford showed a keen interest in machines and technology. He had a natural talent for fixing things and understanding how they worked. This curiosity led him to develop a deep passion for mechanics and engineering. Despite his limited formal education, Ford's practical knowledge and drive to learn propelled him forward. Ford's journey from rags to riches was far from straightforward. He began his career as an apprentice machinist in Detroit, where he honed his skills. However, it was not long before he decided to venture out on his own. In 1891, he joined the Edison Illuminating Company, where he worked as an engineer. This job allowed him to experiment with his ideas during his spare time. 1896, Ford had completed work on his first gasoline-powered vehicle, known as the quadricycle. This rudimentary automobile was a significant milestone, showcasing his innovative spirit. But it wasn't an instant success, and Ford faced numerous setbacks and challenges along the way. In 1903, Henry Ford co-founded the Ford Motor Company with a group of investors. This was a turning point in his life as it marked the beginning of his journey toward riches. The company's first mass-produced car was the Model T, which would become an iconic symbol of American innovation and manufacturing. Ford's vision was to create an affordable automobile that could be accessible to the average person. He believed that the automobile should not be a luxury reserved for the wealthy, but a practical mode of transportation for all. To achieve this goal, Ford introduced revolutionary manufacturing techniques that would forever change the automotive industry. One of the most significant contributions Ford made to manufacturing was the development of the assembly line. In 1913, he implemented the world's first moving assembly line at his Highland Park plant in Michigan. This innovation drastically reduced the time and cost required to produce a car. The assembly line allowed for greater efficiency, enabling Ford to produce cars at an unprecedented rate. As a result, the price of the Model T dropped significantly, making it affordable to a broader range of consumers. The production process became so efficient that it was said a Model T rolled off the assembly line every 93 minutes. Ford's commitment to making affordable cars had a profound impact on American society and the economy. The automobile became a symbol of freedom and mobility, allowing people to travel greater distances and access new opportunities. It transformed the way people lived, worked. The widespread adoption of the automobile also created jobs and stimulated economic growth. The automotive industry became a cornerstone of the American economy, providing employment for millions of people. Ford's success inspired a host of imitators and competitors, leading to further innovations and improvements in the automotive industry. While Ford's contributions to the automotive industry were groundbreaking, his personal life and management style were not without controversy. His rigid approach to management and insistence on controlling every aspect of his employees' lives led to labor disputes and strikes. In 1937, the United Auto Workers (UAW) conducted a sit-down strike at the Ford Motor Company, demanding better working conditions and higher wages. This strike marked a significant moment in labor history and ultimately led to improved labor practices in the industry. Henry Ford's legacy extends far beyond the automotive industry. His innovative manufacturing techniques not only transformed car production, but also influenced manufacturing processes in various other industries. The concept of the assembly line became a blueprint for efficient mass production around the world. Ford's philanthropic efforts also left a lasting mark. In 1936, he established the Ford Foundation, one of the world's largest and most influential philanthropic organizations. This foundation has supported numerous causes, including education, public health, and social justice. Henry Ford's journey from rags to riches is a testament to the power of determination, innovation, and hard work. He started with humble beginnings on a farm and went on to revolutionize the automotive industry, changing the way people lived and worked. His commitment to making the automobile accessible to all transformed society and the economy, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to shape our world today. Henry Ford's story is a reminder that with vision, perseverance, and a willingness to challenge the status quo, one person can make a profound difference and leave an indelible mark on history. Failure is only the opportunity more intelligently to begin again. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Don't find fault, find a remedy. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. The competitor to be feared is one who never bothers about you at all but goes on making his own business better all the time. Money is like an arm or leg. Use it or lose it. Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason so few engage in it. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. Failure is the opportunity to begin again more intelligently. Enthusiasm is the yeast that makes your hopes shine to the stars. You don't have to hold a position in order to be a leader. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. Don't just find fault. Find a remedy. If I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. The man who will use his skill and constructive imagination to see how much he can give for $1, instead of how little he can give for $1, is bound to succeed. Employers only handle the money. It is the customer who pays the wages. The highest use of capital is not to make more money, but to make money do more for the betterment of life. Vision without execution is just hallucination. There is no man living who isn't capable of doing more than he thinks he can do. An idealist is a person who helps other people to be prosperous. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. The harder you work, the luckier.